Summertime typically means downtime for many channels on television, cluttered with reruns and some cheap filler sitcoms that only last one season. However, there's a particular medium that keeps trucking on through these 3 months of an otherwise dead zone. Cartoons. The gift that keeps on giving, animation withstands dry seasons. Even when you don't think there's anything new or interesting out, rest assured, there is. From the family-friendly content on Disney XD to the bizarre deaths of Adult Swim, here's our list of animated series to either have new seasons or new episodes of shows running in summer of 2017. Kicking off this list is the highly anticipated reboot of the hit classic, DuckTales. Announced over 2 years ago, DuckTales 2017 will of course follow the adventures of triplets Huey, Dewey, and Louie, as they engage in mischief and mayhem with their great uncle Scrooge McDuck. Disney's going all out with this one, providing an incredibly talented voice cast consisting of David Tennant, Danny Pudi, Ben Schwartz, Bobby Moynihan, and so much more. While emulating the spirit of the original series, DuckTales 2017 is also promising a serialized ongoing story arc. Something we're most excited for are new takes on some of these old characters, especially Webby. In this iteration of the series, Webby is portrayed as a lot older, a fan of adventure, and historian. I can see her quickly racking up her way to an absolute fan favorite. DuckTales is set to premiere on August 12th on Disney XD, with the 1-hour special titled Woohoo!
Do you have a love for science friends and your pet rat? Well, you have a lot in common with 7th grader Billy Dilly. Another property hailing from Disney XD, Billy Dilly's Super Duper Subterranean Summer follows our titular character, whose summer vacation takes an interesting turn when he and his lab partners Zeke and Marcia, along with his pet rat, Unmaxinander, find themselves trapped in Subterraneatania. Now, Billy Dilly was originally slated for spring, but pushed back for daylight saving, and has actually been running since the beginning of June. At this moment, the first 13 episodes of Season 1 are available and airing on television. At first glance, it seems obnoxious and unappealing. And even though we haven't seen much of it, there's a charm present. The show manages to be unique with its zany adventures and cast of characters, and it actually provides quite the hefty amount of laughs. Guys, don't let the show die and go out with a whimper. Unfortunately, discussion on the show is nowhere as big as it should be, but honestly, it's worth a watch. If you can catch it on television, watch. DVR it if you have to. Check it out on the Disney XD app, buy episodes on iTunes or anywhere else available, support it. Admittedly, it feels as if Disney XD is in a weird place with its programming the past year. Though it looks like an honest effort is being made with shows like this, DuckTales, and Star vs. the Forces of Evil. Don't let it be littered with reruns and cheap prank shows until the end of time. We're the consumers, we're in a position where they'll listen to us, but our voices can only be heard with support. I don't know about you, but I'm rooting for Disney's return to glory.
Let's take Dragon Ball, combine it with 16, and throw it into Scott Pilgrim's Laws of Physics. Surprisingly, you don't get a mess. Instead, you get OKKO, Let's Be Heroes, created by Ian J. Q. Does he sound familiar? He's worked on various projects such as Adventure Brothers, Super Normal, Adventure Time, Secret Mountain Fort Awesome, and, of course, Steven Universe. In addition, he's done voice work for Steven Universe, and more recently he voiced the bully character on Cartoon Network short Welcome to My Life. Not to mention, he also had quite the snazzy webcomic RPG World. OKKO Let's Be Heroes is a fully realized version of the 2013 pilot Lakewood Plaza Turbo, chronicling the journey of KO, a young boy eager to become the world's greatest hero, and always ready to jump into a fight with someone. Working in Lakewood Plaza Turbo, a strip mall for superheroes, KO, alongside his co-workers and newfound friends Enid and Radicles, battle the forces of Lord Boxman, an evil madman and his robot army bent on the plaza's destruction. Action-packed, absolutely hilarious, and uniquely animated as the final drawings are done in pencil, OKKO is sure to be a hit. While the series premieres in August, you can watch the first 6 episodes now on the Cartoon Network app. Download the video game for mobile devices and show Ian your support of the show on Twitter. And hey, while you're at it, why don't you follow us?
A somewhat underappreciated Netflix original comedy from the mind of Bill Burr, F is for Family recently dropped their 2nd season, perfect for summer binging. If you're not familiar with the series, set in the 70s, Frank Murphy is a disillusioned veteran living in the suburbs of Pennsylvania with his wife, Sue, and 3 kids, Kevin, Maureen, and Bill. Frank has always felt like he was meant for more, wanting to be a pilot, but life had other plans in store. This has made Frank bitter, tending to become hostile and jealous towards his family whenever they show an inkling of success and following their own dreams. A vocal point of Season 2. Season 2 also explores the dynamic of a recently unemployed Frank struggling to get a job as Sue transitions into the family's biggest provider, albeit in a sexist environment. The season also continues to explore the growing pains that comes with maturity and departing from your childhood with the kids, particularly with Bill's character arc. If you think you're getting a Family Guy knockoff, think again. F is for Family is witty, clever with its storytelling, and nails its tongue-in-cheek humor. You really buy the character interactions in the show. F is for Family's 10-episode second season is currently available on Netflix. Check it out!
Wubba lubba dub dub! Continuing with adult animation, after nearly 2 years of waiting, the third season of Rick and Morty is finally upon us. Many fans were caught by surprise when the season premiere, The Rick Shank Redemption, was simultaneously airing on loop on television while being live streamed on Adult Swim's website as the network's secondary April Fool's stunt. The same night, a promo aired in between each showing announcing that season 3 would be starting in the summer. It's almost July and no concrete air date has been revealed yet. Although, if we had to guess, mid-July or August for sure. Season 3 is slated to be another run of 10 fresh episodes of the sci-fi comedy series. And if you're just as excited to get your hands on it as much as we are, check out our video on a few things to expect in the new season, which Shane still needs to edit.
Everyone's washed-up humanoid horror celebrity is back for a 4th season. According to the Bitbag, showrunner Raphael Bob Waxberg revealed BoJack Horseman Season 4 had largely been written before the November 2016 election of President Trump, so some of the next season's episodes would be influenced by the changing political climate in America.
Did you just say you think the troops are jerks? Oh, you took that the bad way, didn't you?
But instead of focusing on the small hypocrisies of rich liberals, he said he wanted to shed more light on how the nation was coping with the election of the former GOP nominee. And although the fate of Season 5 is still in the air, Bob Waxberg says he'd very much take the opportunity to tackle more of this if Netflix grants them another full season. BoJack started going in more bold directions at the end of the 3rd season. The death of a fan-favorite character, Todd's sexuality, and BoJack being seconds away from assumedly committing suicide by crashing his car. The dark humor started to hit pretty hard. Luckily, we'll always have Mr. Peanut Butter to balance out the show's depressing aspects with his pure and wholesome comedy. Unless the show finally decides to rain on his parade as well, which I hope not. We all love Mr. Peanut Butter, and we all need at least someone to succeed. Perhaps him and Todd will engage in many more hijinks once again this season. While there isn't a definitive release date at the time of recording this video, BoJack seasons have always dropped in July, so hopefully this time next month we'll be watching BoJack's life spiral down into even further turmoil.
I think longtime viewers of the Roundtable should have seen this one coming. Star vs. Force of Evil is one of our more anticipated new seasons start rolling. After the climactic Season 2 finale, how could you not be dying for more? The series returns with its 3rd season premiere, a 2-hour movie titled Battle for Muni, which will serve as a direct follow-up to Star Crush, dealing with Lil's invasion on Muni, providing a glimpse of the moon's past with Toffee, and so much more. If you haven't watched Star vs. Force of Evil yet, head to Hulu and binge the first 2 seasons right now. Do it! If you enjoy fast-paced comedy and an overarching story worth investing in, this is the show for you. Star vs. Force of Evil Season 3 premieres July 15th.
While there aren't new shows or season premieres aside from Voltron Season 3 coming out in August, other animated series will be running new episodes this summer. This includes The Loud House, SpongeBob SquarePants, Milo Murphy's Law, The Amazing World of Gumball, Mike Tyson's Mysteries, and even the final episodes of series such as Uncle Grandpa and Pen Zero Part-Time Hero. While the air dates for the next few episodes in Steven Universe haven't been announced at the time of making this video, the show has always had new episodes in the summer, absent in June but returning in mid-July. While we don't expect a Summer of Steven event happening again, a Bomber tour likely in the cards. And with San Diego Comic-Con in July, anticipate a few surprises.
And that's our list for cartoons airing this summer. If we missed a few and you think there's some shows that should be worth mentioning, let us know in the comments below. What show are you most excited for? Personally, I'm really excited for Star vs. Force of Evil, but DuckTales and OKKO really fascinate me as well. And if you enjoyed this video, please throw it a like.
What is up? 50 million likes, can we hit it on this video?
And if you're new here, please hit that subscribe button. It really helps us out. You can follow us on social media such as Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. You can even join our Discord community. Lots of fun going on in there. There's a few contests, and we even pop in there sometimes. And if you're feeling generous, please consider supporting and subscribing to us on Patreon. If you select our Diamond tier, we'll even shout your channel, and we have things such as coupon codes for our Teespring store, up to 50% off, a Patreon exclusive Discord server, sneak peeks, and bloopers, such as the recording session for this video. You can even watch some videos early. If any of this interests you, head to patreon.com/roundtablevids and become a patron. Head by our Roundtable store in Teespring to rep the Roundtable and pick up some awesome merch. Links to everything in the description down below. Ostrich Vox, signing out. This video has been powered by Patreon. If you want to give us some more support, head to patreon.com/roundtablevids, become a patron, and get some awesome perks. Thanks for watching another video on the Roundtable. If you want to get more involved with our community and watch videos from Let's Talk with Tom, Voxbox, and more, click the video right here. Or if you want to get some more of the animation goodness, watch some Crystal Clear or Meaning Monday, click the video right here. And please, don't forget to subscribe.